First things first, I want to say thanks for watching the video. Like, share, subscribe. I know when I was doing I don't remember what all I did as far as the previous video to this. You can go back on my channel and check it out. But this is somewhere around a year and 2 months I've had the boat, and so I'm gonna just do a quick review. And all I do is crappie fish, so keep that in mind when I'm kind of telling you about how I've got things set up. And if you do bass fishing, red fishing, it'll be a little bit different. But all I do is crappie fish, and the advancements on that side of things has come in a long way in the last several years. So just check it out. Like I said, I don't remember if it was in the video or not, but I put steps up here on the tongue. I wish the tongue was about a foot longer. It is kind of short in my opinion. I don't need to fold it out or nothing like that since it's in the barn, but I'll put the steps up there. And if you're thinking about getting steps, stop thinking about it and just order them, because this thing is literally like, because I fish alone 99% of the time, and this just makes loading and unloading the boat so much easier, because my tailgate's usually sitting about right here, and I literally jump in the back of the truck, step out of my bed right here onto this top step, and I'm already in the boat just that fast. No wet feet, nothing like that. And just buy you some steps. You won't regret it. I haven't really had any issues with the boat, really. I will say this one thing here came up, I believe 2 weeks ago. The handle's getting really loose. It's almost like this nut here is stripped out. I haven't went in to diagnose it or not yet, but that's getting loose. And other than that, I've only had one thing that I did under warranty, and it was really my fault. I was going down a lake, and I had my seat up here in my pedestal, and it caught wind and went back here and hit the windshield. I don't know if you can see it there or not, how the windshield, it's kind of chipped by the screws, but it bent the windshield back, and the seat pretty much hit this area, and it cracked. I actually got it laying right over here. It cracked this bolt they have that attaches it to the console. It just cracked it off, and literally it could be simply fixed, no issue at all. And I just, I thought it had actually cracked that bolt, but it didn't. When I took it off, it was actually just basically the epoxy where it had came undone from the epoxy. But Vexus didn't even think twice about it. I think his name's Brian, I might be wrong, but guy that works at Vexus was like, don't worry about it, we'll send you a whole new door. So they sent me a whole new door. So customer service wise, I've only had that one thing, and I'm about to ask them about this, the handle for the winch. So they may send me a whole new handle and everything too. I've heard nothing but good things about their customer service, so that's a plus. Up here in the boat now, like I said, I don't remember what all I showed y'all as far as in the previous video, but I've got two graphs up here, Garmin Humminbird. Garmin's for the live scope, Humminbird's just for mapping. And I'm running the Ultrex. I would actually, right where I'm standing is usually my view, because I would be sitting in the chair right here. So that's my view as far as live scope goes. This right here is for my brakes. On the back, I think I put a little clip in the beginning of the video, but crappie fishing has come down to nothing but covering water as quick as you can now. And if you don't have brakes on your boat, you're spending a lot more time in uncharted territory, I guess I could say, as far as trying to find fish. To get you some brakes, and you'll be able to cover a lot more water a whole lot faster. I've actually got the Sea Light brakes. Sea brakes is what they're called. Check them out at Sea Light. I mean, I've been nothing but impressed with their customer service as well. I had two minor issues, and they stepped up to the plate and covered it like without even thinking about it. But basically the way they work is you just have a stomp switch here on the floor that activates them. You just stomp on that, turns them on. They got a soft start, and you can adjust your speed however fast you want it here. And up here in the front box, I've got all my safety stuff: 2 life jackets, throw cushion, paddle, the black box for the live scope. I mean, everything you need safety wise for when Mr. Green Jeans pulls up on you and wants to do an inspection. It all fits in there. Second box, I've just got all my soft plastics, hair jigs, tackle, stuff like that for changing baits, crappie fishing. This is actually the front bait well, but I actually just put a trash can in there, and I get ready to throw it out. I just pick it up, throw it out, set it back down in there, and then I don't need it for bait or nothing, so it was a lot better than having to pick the trash out of there by hand. And I actually took a rubber stopper and stopped the hole up so I wouldn't have to worry about water coming in too. It works pretty good. On the side, I just, left sides, all my rods, or casting at least, my long poles stay on the front deck. And then this is just miscellaneous, whatever you want to put in there. So far, the only compartment that's kind of gets squeaky, as you can hear it, which is probably an easy fix, is my live well lid. Probably need to spray some little lubricant on there. But I got this little coil tag thing from Amp Ashmore Marine Products. I got 8 coil tag clips for crappie fishing because we got a 7 fish limit. But that works really good when you're in a hurry. You just clip them off of there and keep on going with it. And sitting at the console, I've got, again, a Humminbird here and a Garmin. So the way I have it is, no matter if I put a waypoint up front on the live scope, I can see it here on my mapping. If I put a waypoint here, like for a brush pile or something like that, I can see it up front. That's the way I wanted to run everything. And it works really good, in my opinion. If you're considering running 2 different sets of graphs, I really suggest that. And like even some of the lakes we fish, the Humminbird mapping doesn't have that lake mapped out, but the Garmin does. And it's literally, I think it's the best combination to have 2 different types of, or 2 different brands running at the same time. It definitely helps me a lot. And I also have one mounted up there, under on my graph mount, but my shallow water anchors are the Raptors from Minn Kota. I've got another control here, so I could put my anchors down. I can jump down real quick. Put my anchors down so I could put my brakes in the water. But going back to the brakes, it's the Sea brakes, and it's got a soft start mechanism, so it's not jerking your poles near as bad as some other brands will. And it makes it quieter, so it's not whoop all at once. It's more like a whoop, a slow, slow startup. I mean, that's what they call it. Pretty simple. Suzuki hasn't given me any problems. I did hit one, some standing timber that was under the water. I think my prop clipped it and bent my prop shaft, so I had to get that fixed. But I mean, as far as issues, the whole boat itself hasn't given me any issues, except for basically just a little winch handle up front. I mean, there hasn't been anything, and I don't think I caused that. I don't know what caused it. Just I've randomly noticed it. But I mean, the boat's solid as all get out. If you're looking at a Vexus, that's definitely the way to go. Customer service so far has been top notch. But yeah, I mean, I had a few people want some reviews on the boat, and let me know what you want. I'll try to get it done for you. But live scope wise, I'm still running a 32 transducer. I've used a 34 on some other boats, but I just stuck with a 32. It's still catching fish every time I go out, so there's no point in changing. But trailer wise, no issues with the trailer. Wheels look pretty slick. It has gotten a little bit more squeaky since I got it, as far as like making turns and stuff like that. But I mean, I don't know, that could just be from it being getting a little age on it now. But I did put lug nut locks on all the tires because I don't want to come back to the boat ramp with my tires missing and I did that. I did it up on the spare as well. But I believe that's it. Best investment wise, oh, I mounted a cooler on the back. That'll kind of, I can rest my live well lit up, so it's not as much stress on my hinge here. That'll help me out in the long term of the lid going bad, you know, that not no stress on that hinge. But I just take the little strap, run it up through the cooler, and it holds it there, it doesn't move at all. Luckily haven't had to use the E-ladder yet. Hopefully I never will have to, but it's there if I need it. And I added the boat straps, or boat buckles, whatever you want to call them. It comes with just normal, like, not ratchet straps, but like fold down straps, and I put the boat buckles on there. Definitely big investment, saving time, saving energy, saving everything. But all in all, the best improvement I think I've done on the whole boat, and recommend to everyone, is the steps on the front. If you fish alone a lot, the steps on the front will save your back, save you from slipping and falling. It comes with the little handle that should be here, but I didn't put it on there. I didn't really see any need for me to have that. It was just gonna be something else in the way. But y'all let me know if you want to see anything else, and I'll try to get it done for you. Thanks for watching.